Back to the grind with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters, full-time MMA. And 58 Wilkies. Hit me up in the comments. I was checking my comments. You guys know I wasn't going to get to another video today because I got work in the morning. It's time for me to eat dinner and get to bed. But I said if I see a comment and something strikes my interest, it's back to the grind. This is what 58 Wilkies had to say. Hey, I enjoy your videos for the most part, parentheses, and I'm glad you decided to fill the gap left by old what's-his-name. Oh, what's-his-name? It's got a ring to it. Hey, look, he said for the most part. I like that. That's funny. That's cool. Respect. But 58 Wilkie said, I just wanted to ask that people watch Nunes' interview with Megan O'Leary, in which she very clearly mentions her chronic sinus problems. O'Leary asked Nunes why she came to Vegas days earlier than most fighters tend to do. And Nunes explains that the different climate changes between Florida, hot and humid, closer to sea level, and Nevada, hot and dry, higher elevation, usually causes her to develop sinus infections and breathing problems, so she arrives earlier in order to acclimate and prevent sinus infections. Also, go back to her walkout for the Rousey fight. She comes out wearing a nasal strip and takes it off right before entering the octagon. She does have chronic sinusitis, and it does affect breathing a lot. People who insist on shitting on her and acting like sinus problems don't make breathing incredibly difficult in everyday life, much less when fighting in a cage, are either very insensitive and devoid of empathy or fucking stupid. In this case, probably both. I'm glad you, full-time MMA, can look at this objectively. It'd be cool if you made a video pointing these things out. You are motherfucking, hey, I did the knowledge, I did the research. I went and watched the interview, then I looked up the picture. I found both. You're motherfucking right. And this ain't really, I mean, Dana White came out and made it look bad for Amanda Nunes. He's why a bunch of people who didn't do the knowledge are calling her fucking the stuffy nose queen and shit, and going in on Amanda Nunes, which I already was like, man, we don't know the full side to it. And when she came out with the statement, that's enough for me. But now that you're coming out with all of this motherfucking knowledge, whew, hey, you guys better pump the motherfucking brakes. You already know it's motherfucking the Nunes era, the Lioness era. So 58 Wilkies came out with the fucking heat. The picture on the video, there you see the nasal strip, and then there's 58 Wilkies' comment. And then I'm going to put the audio of Amanda Nunes describing exactly what 58 Wilkies is talking about. You can look up the video on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. And it was with Megan O'Leary and Amanda Nunes. And I got the audio of exactly what you're talking about, though, so I'm just going to put that on, so you ain't even got to waste the time, because I already did the knowledge. Excuse me. So, with that being said, man, hitters, put some motherfucking respect on 58 Wilkies' name in the comments. Came out, showed a lot of people up, and put this motherfucking information on the map for a lot of people. Because I didn't know this. A lot of you motherfuckers didn't know this. Because you probably didn't watch Amanda Nunes' Megan O'Leary interview before UFC 207 or after. And you didn't pay attention to her nasal strip on the walkout because it wasn't a big deal then. But now you see a little bit of the history, visual evidence of the history of sinusitis. The only reason it wasn't an issue was because she's never had to pull out of the fight before. But whenever she showed up to UFC 207 to fight Ronda Rousey, her shit was fucking with her. But she said it cleared up quicker than she expected and she was able to fight. Came out there and still put on a hell of a performance. So I believe if her sinuses weren't flared up, she would have still fought, even if it was a little messed up. She had to have been feeling really motherfucking bad in order for her to call off the fight. Amanda Nunes isn't a fucking coward. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know what makes you guys think Amanda Nunes is a coward, when you've ever seen that in the history. Please show me a time she's ducked somebody or anything like that. And I don't want to hear about a time where she was the champion and some fucking the ranked 13 called her out like, hey, I want to fight you, and she's like, hold on, you got to earn your shot, sweetie. I'm talking about, when has Amanda Nunes dodged a fight? That's my question. And I've never seen it. Amanda Nunes has never been a coward in my eyes. And now, just like 58 Wilkies brought up this fucking information and this knowledge, somebody else bring the knowledge up of when Amanda Nunes backed out of a fight or seemed scared of somebody in her weight division. With that being, oh yeah, and I was going to say one last thing about Dana White. He probably, since Amanda Nunes didn't actually have to pull out of the fight, He might have heard the words Amanda Nunes and Sinus together, but he never knew how serious it was. Once she went to the doctors and she got cleared at UFC 207, and then her sinuses cleared up faster than usual, and she was good to fight. He probably assumed the same thing would happen here. Dana White don't got time to know every single fighter's history of their damn injuries and their sinusitis and their fucking all these damn injuries. So that's not on Dana White. He doesn't really know all of the details. But 58 Wilkies came out with the motherfucking knowledge. Now you know the knowledge if you're listening to this. So if you continue to call Amanda Nunes out, it's because you're either just being a troll or doing it for the comedy's sake. Which, hey, by all means, do what you do. But, hey, now you know the motherfucking knowledge. Respect on 58 Wilkie's name. I don't know what else to say, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. Let the haters know what the fuck you talking about in the comments. Dude.
You came out to Las Vegas early. You wanted to be here to acclimate to the dry climate. Do you feel that you performed at your best because you came out here early and did those extra things?
Yeah, for sure. And I got sick. Soon I got in Vegas, I got sick. I thought, it's going to be hard for me and go through the whole weight cut, everything. But I getting better through the week. And then I had training, everything. And then I acclimated very fast this time. And was everything very good. Work very well. And then, the air here is very dry and cold. And it was hard the first week for me.